Now imagine being a very skilled survivalist, knowing exactly what you need, where to find it, how to get it, to the point where you even tell the rookie to hang back, only to find out when coming back from your trip that they caught a bigger bounty than you. Long time no see, y'all. What's going on? It's your boy Gaki, and I'm back. Hopefully I'm better, and I can't wait to get into this manga crazy food truck with you, man. This is a really good one for sure. If you're a fan of post-apocalyptic worlds, then you're definitely gonna be a fan of this one. This world almost mirrors the Fallout New Vegas Mojave, with different types of biomes, different types of societies, and also different types of enemies as well too. When it comes down to this one, you're gonna have a lot of gangs, governments, and mobs to deal with. There will be no short of action when it comes to this world here. Now let's go ahead and get into the characters of this here manga. And the first person who we got up is Gordon Goliath. Now having a food truck in the desert is kind of crazy, I'm not gonna lie to you. And the types of people that you definitely meet are gonna be crazier. And speaking of crazy, the next person that we got on the list is Arissa. And you wanna talk about crazy appetite, this girl would literally eat anything if it's edible or if it's not. So now let's talk about the story. Now we're here with Gordon Goliath meal prepping, getting ready for his customers, but there's just one little problem, one little teensy issue. Someone call Keith Lee, bro, please. But after all that meal prep, all that cooking, he ain't getting not one single customer and heads back out on the road until he sees a sleeping bag in the middle of the street as he gets closer and swerves out the way like it's Tokyo Drift. After just barely missing whatever was out on the road, Gordon gets out of the car to walk up to what he almost hit, and it turns out to be some type of sleeping bag.
Ain't no way you that big.
Thanks to the sandwiches that Gordon meal prepped earlier, Arissa immediately woke up and taking a bite fast as hell. As they continue driving, a military convoy pulls up out of nowhere and cuts Gordon off.
I know that's not a Florida tag I see.
The military convoy gets out the car, meet Gordon at the driver's side window. They're claiming they're looking for somebody and want his cooperation. Gordon is like, man, I don't know what you're talking about, and they pull a gun out on him.
Yeah,
then, instead of asking, they force open the doors, trying to find to see if Arissa's in the back seat, because of course she's somewhat wanted. Now, Arissa might be an airhead, but she immediately springs into action, easily taking out the first guard. Surprisingly enough, though, Gordon takes out the other two, and then shockingly enough, they found some common ground that they're both being hunted by the government. But there's not enough time to talk due to the fact that there being 3 government convoys that are on the way to take all of them out. They immediately spring into the food truck and take off. It's fast, but not fast enough to get away from the Humvees as they get sandwiched with ease. Now, of course, Gordon got a trick up his sleeves that even shocks Arissa and me. Cause like, come on, let's keep it a buck. Like, how are you fitting an anti-vehicle weapon on the top of your truck? Like, where's the space for that? Y'all saw the inside of the truck. That don't make no damn sense. But Arissa, asking the questions that we all wondering, is laughing it off and glad she can find a common ally. So is Gordon. As they drive into the sunset, all you hear is a radio trying to figure out what a military convoy, and that's the end of chapter 1. Now that you've seen the first chapter, let's talk about it. When it comes to this manga here, the action is never ending, I feel like. It definitely keeps you on your toes, but in a fun way. It's definitely comedic, a whole lot of tomfoolery going on, but it's a beautiful story in itself. The dynamic duo definitely gets into a whole bunch of tomfoolery that everybody can really enjoy. Now, I will say that their relationship is a little goofy, unlike the other dynamic duos that we know, who is a grandpa meets young protagonist, but it's still pretty much a fun manga overall. The manga is still ongoing. It's got about 16 chapters, and there's no other animation updates or light novels from what I've seen. If you made it to the end of the video, I just want to thank you very much for sticking with me. Now, it has been a long time since I made a missed out manga, but I definitely want to keep this series going, because there's a lot of mangas out there and I bet you're missing out on it. So please stay tuned for more.